So about today's video, at some point in life you might relocate, and the first thing that you might be thinking about is how to get adapted to that place that you want to visit or relocate to. And then one of the throbbing questions would be, what should I pack in my bag? What should I bring and what should I not bring? This is the video. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking, and happy Easter. How was your Easter holiday? I hope you enjoyed yourself at least. So it is official that my daughter has outgrown the sleeping through the video recording stage. Okay, now she's a big girl, so she's trying to tell me she's a big girl. So introducing my assistant Camilla, she would be in the background as always. Okay, so if you're new here, welcome. My name is Abby Green, popularly known as Boo Boo from Boo Boo's Boulevard. I have a lifestyle blog, boobosboulevard.com. Go check it out. And I am a mom, a wife and mom of 4. Yes, 4 kids. That feels like 20 kids, right? And I live in the Caribbean. I'm a foreigner living in the Caribbean, and I share my mom life experience, and I share my mom adventures and lifestyle generally in the Caribbean, especially in Grenada. So if these are the kinds of content that you like, you know what to do. Press the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post my videos. Okay, I post weekly and I'm back. I was on a 2-week hiatus and I'm back. It's good to be back. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. Thank you for holding it down for me. I see the subscriber count going up and up and up. Guess what? We will be on our first milestone, 1,000 subscribers. So please share. Some people have asked, why don't you show your subscriber count? I don't show it because it doesn't matter at all. It's the views that matter for me. And I don't like to put myself under the pressure of metrics and all that. So I'd rather not be aware of it. But I see it nonetheless, but I don't want that pressure from outside to get to me. Okay, you know how these YouTube streets are. I do my best and I do it at my pace. So thank you for subscribing and sharing and liking, and I hope we hit 1,000 by the end of maybe May or in the middle of May, who knows. So about today's video, at some point in life you might relocate, and the first thing that you might be thinking about is how to get adapted to that place that you want to visit or relocate to. And then one of the throbbing questions would be, what should I pack in my bag? What should I bring and what should I not bring? This is the video for you. Number one thing you shouldn't bring to the Caribbean: warm clothes. Obviously you don't have to bring warm clothes. All your thick jackets and everything, your hoodies, just keep them wherever you are. If you're coming from the UK especially, just keep them wherever you're coming from. If you kind of have an idea of where you're working, maybe you're working SGU, the classrooms are pretty cold, so you need that. So you could have one hoodie or jacket that you would be using in the office or other offices if you have an idea that it's really cold in there. And then maybe if you're an essential worker when it comes to loading the refrigerators or being in the cold room, then you need your jacket, and I think they might provide that for you. So but generally you don't need a jacket here. You don't need thick clothing here. You don't need it at all. So going to the next one, expensive jackets, clothings and jewelry and shoes. You don't need those ones here either. This I had to learn the hard way. Because coming here, I just decided that coming to a new country, you need to have new look and all that. I decided to get more stuff to the ones I already have, and I never wore any of that. Matter of fact, there was a very pretty shoe I got, and I just wore it once to church, and it was like, when you're overdressed, that's how it felt. So I never wore it. If you were like me, I turned to the jean and t-shirt mom, probably because I'm a mom, I have to do errands. But if you are going to work like a 9 to 5, maybe yes, especially if it's a corporate job, then you should find out what kind of outfits that fit that job, and you can have those kind of attires. But you don't need expensive jewelry, you don't need you don't need all those jackets. Oh god, as I feel really bad that I had to get all those stuff and not wear them. And I'm thinking about how, because it's sentimental to me, it was something I loved so much, so I carried them and I've not used them. So you should keep them at home so that you don't run at a loss. Okay, the next one is expensive African wears. This is for my Naija people. You know how we like to dress, eh? We did dress, they show shege, but keep it at home, okay? Once in a while we have the Nigerian community parties or get together and all that, so you could wear it there. But I don't think you even need to show off, because if you are all about, oh, I need to get my clothes designed by Maya Tafo or Toyin Lawani and all Tiana Empire and all those things, and the other gazillion good tailors out in Nigeria, you don't need it, because people here dress very simple, and the weather would not even allow you to have all that around your body. Houses here, because of the sea breeze and the wind, the nice flowing air, most people just use fans. Then maybe in your bedrooms you can have the air conditioning, you know. So it's something that you cannot be carrying all those big gele and all that to come to the Caribbean. You can't wear them. You just can't. And once in a while, when the Nigerians hold their get together, that is once in a while, so, or maybe annually, that's when you get to show off. Just so it's not worth it actually. What you can do is get the simpler versions. You don't have to have a hot couture Ankara sewn clothes. You could just have a normal skirt and blouse, up and down for the guys and all that. Just normal stuff that is free and airy for you. Here in the churches, they don't dress their Sunday best, just like the Western countries too. You don't do your Sunday best. You just dress simply to go and worship God. Some people even go on jeans and t-shirts, but I'm not a fan of jeans and t-shirt, probably because of culture. I feel it's too laid back for church. I think you should dress to go and meet your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in a very befitting outfit. But when I say befitting, I'm not saying that you should go all 6-inch veil tail on your skirt. No, just dress simply. That's what matters here, because if you dress like that, you will so stand out, and not in a good way. Not in a good way. You'll be like you're coming to play Spice Mass Carnival in church, because you know how we do now. We are so vava. Either we go big or we go home. So that is how it is, but we cannot do that here, okay? So keep all that there. Number 4, do not bring a proud attitude or condescending attitude here. And this is not tangible, this is intangible. Why am I saying this? This is what prompted my point. So I went into a shop and I was doing my shopping as usual. This is a well-known shop. Then the senior citizen, I'll leave it at that. And she was looking for a particular item, which to me, it's not in every shop you're going to find that item. And she asked the attendant. Then the attendant said, oh, sorry, we don't have it. And her response was, obviously you would not have it. And I turned, I was like, why would you say that? In my head though, I thought, like, why would you say that? And I pardoned her because she's a senior citizen. You know how our mommies behave. You know how our mommies behave. So I overheard her asking for other stuff. I think she was trying to do something I perceived was about the same age as my daughter. So once in a while I'll chip in. I was like, okay, I would see that what she's asking for is not what the attendant is bringing. So I'll be like, okay, this is what she's asking for and all that. And the lady also, although she was complimenting me, but she also said it's in a condescending way to them. From her statement, she insinuated, I don't want to say it verbatim, but from her statement, she insinuated that that lady doesn't know what she was doing. I had a better idea and I should be working there. Thank you. I don't want to be working there, but I just felt it was a condescending way of, come on, when you're coming to the Caribbean, especially to Grenada, make sure you Google and see how small the island is. It's a small island. They won't have everything, and even if they have that, sometimes it might not be available because they have not imported it. So you have to be graceful and gracious in your demands, and understanding that sometimes what you're used to easily might not be easily available here. So just, you have to be lenient and understanding. So keep those kind of attitude there. Don't come here and start saying like you're better than everybody. No, keep it there. We have all been there when we wanted something so bad and we don't find it here, and you should just get used to the fact that you might not see it here, and when you see it, you're happy. There are other things that you don't know you need that you would see it here. So don't think that because you are looking for this, you are not going to get this. You might be looking for a 10-foot bouncy castle and you don't get it, but there is also a 6-foot bouncy castle that might work for you and it might be cheaper for you. So it's a win-win. So never ever bring that kind of attitude to Grenada. Thank you. So now let's focus on what to bring to Grenada. Simple clothes. We're going to run through this list very quickly because of my captain here. Simple clothes. Dashikis, if you're African, is very good. I remember I just went to Nigeria and I got a lot of dashikis, different colors. I had pink, green, black. I got pink, green, black, yellow, pink. You name it. Greens, beans, tomato, lambs. Who knows that song? So as I was saying, you have all the I just bought those dashikis because they were so comfortable for me. I just rock it with my t-shirt, rock it with my jeans. Instead of t-shirt and jeans, I would have dashiki and jeans. It's quite simple. It's airy. That's a simple attire to bring. Number 2, African foods. If you're an African, just pack all your African foods because it's pretty expensive. In fact, that is if you see it here. When you see it, it's really expensive. It's so expensive. Yes, it's so expensive, and my kids love African food, so you can imagine how we spend. It's really, really expensive. So pack all the Maggi, and there's stock cubes here though. But for essential commodity, get your egusi, there's okra here, get your bono, get your locust beans, get your ukwa if you're into Eastern food. Oh, I love ukwa so much. I'm not even Igbo. Get your, you know what to get, palm oil if they let you, dried leaves, or you could get stems of the leaf you want to plant so that you can plant here. They kind of have good soil here, so you can plant here bitter leaf stems, you can get water leaf stems, you can plant it here, and that would help you with your African food. Then gari, there's farine here that serves as gari, but I think the farine here is too starchy. If you're into Ijebu gari, better for you. But every other ethnic group, it's easier. Every other ethnic group is easier. Like the Indians get their stuff here easy. There are a lot of Indian stores here. There are some Chinese stores that I know about. No, there's some Chinese food spots that I know about. I don't know about Chinese foods, but you could get something if you're Asian, for sure. Yeah, you could get something if you're Asian. African food is kind of scarce here, and I think why people are having challenges to actually sell African food, from what I have done, from the research that I've done, it's because it's quite expensive to just bring it here. So by the time you add all the expenses and all that, the gain is just so little. And I don't know if people are willing to pay so much for just like a little piece of African food. So they would rather get their own, maybe travel to Nigeria and get it for themselves. So make sure you get a lot of African food. Like, just if you have 2 luggage, let 1 box be African food. The others, just put very little things. You're not going to wear so much clothes here. After all, it's the beach life. Which brings me to my third point. You would assume that since this is a Caribbean, you're going to have a lot of bikinis and swimwear and all that. Yes, you'd have that, but the quality is, for me, it's a problem. You are going to get better quality if you bought it in the UK or in the US. Okay, so it's best you get your beach wears, your bikini wears, your one-piece swimsuits, because it has a better quality here. All the ones I've used, they are durable. The ones that I bought from the UK, that I got from the UK, has served me very well. But the one that I bought here, oh, it's okay, but I just feel there's some intricacies about swimwears, how it stretches, how it holds you, or voluptuous nature and all that. And and some of them just cut through your skin. They don't flatter you. So I kind of get that with the costumes here. So the ones in the UK and in the US too, they are kind of forgiving. They just suck you in. That is why I would prefer that you get your swimwear. If you're into water sports, your scuba diving kits and all that, just buy it there. It's really expensive to get them here. Yes, if you get the real quality here, it's really expensive. So buy them there and bring it here. You could actually rent if it comes to scuba diving suits and all that, but it's best to just have yours. Have your snorkeling device. You could get it here. That one, I think it's more expensive here, but the difference isn't much. Since we don't want to have bulk stuff, just get the costume there, then you get your snorkeling devices here. But if you can get everything from there, fine, because I don't think it has been the top quality here. On sunscreen, everybody needs sunscreen, and like, I'm taking it seriously, because my kids, whenever they play out in school, they come back dark and all that, and because of that, we Nigerians, we don't take it to heart. We're just like, it's part of life and all that. But it's very important to have sunscreen. So always have your sunscreen when you're coming, because that's one of the first things that will hit you is the Grenadian sun. But actually buy the sunscreen here, but all I'm trying to say is that you would need it here. Okay, so that's about it. I've gotten this video out of the way because some people would ask, what should I bring and all that, and it's very valid. Those questions are valid, because even when I was coming here, I was thinking about it, and nobody told me what to bring, and I packed all that I packed, which is not funny at all. C'est la vie. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will come back. I'll see you next. So don't forget to subscribe, okay? Let's do this 1K, okay? Let's do this 1K. I don't know if I'm going to show my subscriber count real life while it turns to 1K. I don't know. I'll think about it. But journey to 1K, and I'll see you next time. From me to you is XOXO. Bye. Do you love? 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 Do you love these earrings? Do you love? Do you love? I bought it from the Easter extravaganza that my kids went to, and it's by Cat Chris, I think. It's by Cat Chris. They had different things, like They had different tents that they were selling stuff, and I bought this, and I love the earrings here. I wish I could buy more, but this is 20 EC dollars. I wish I could buy more, but you know, I like costume jewelry. I went from costume jewelry to gold, then I got tired of gold and went back to costume jewelry. Bye-bye. It's so Christmassy. I was thinking of Christmas, but today I said it matches my outfit, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I don't regret it.